This is a vlog for days 17 and 18 of the journey to Japan. So day 16 was rather boring, so I left it completely uncovered by vlogs. It was just a journey from Fukuoka, well, from Nagasaki to through Fukuoka and up to Tokyo, just 7 hours spent on trains. And we ended the day in Shinjuku. Yeah, large, massive city. I want to avoid it the first time I was on Tokyo, which is why I picked Ginza. But Shinjuku was curious as well, in its own way. Yeah, walked around Golden Guy, a few other things, but yeah, just big city. Very big city. Probably the biggest I've been to in a long time. Probably ever, actually. Definitely felt way more alive than all the other cities I've been to. Yep, day 17 started in Shinjuku, not quite at the rush hour, but just before. Still, the trains were, I would say, packed, definitely. We had to wait out one of the trains just so that we have slightly better place in the train. And afterwards, we got to Tokyo Station, hopped on Shinkansen, the speediest one, apparently of all of the ones we've taken so far, 320 kilometers, all the way to Morioka. In Morioka, we picked up the rented car, which was quite trivial, way easier than what we experienced on Fukui. Yeah, rent and vans if you can. And afterwards, we hopped on, on a highway. I had to pay a toll. Quite easy, though pricey. You go through the booths, such general admission. Afterwards, you get a ticket. Go, and on the other side, you plug in the ticket into the machine, and afterwards you plug in your card, credit card or cash, and move on with your life. Yeah, but we got from Morioka to Towada-Hachimantai National Park, and specifically to Lake Towada and an onsen we booked on the coast of the lake. It was a wonderful night. We had, I would say, we first went on a boat tour around the lake. And afterwards, we had a pretty amazing dinner. And dinner? And it got a bit bigger than we expected.
It's a banquet, man. It's a banquet.
And someone prepared for us right in front of us. And all of this was a bunch of sushi, some nigiris, miso soup, rice,
It's
some
not
sort of
miso
desserts.
soup. Not
Soba
miso
noodles.
soup.
It's
Soba
soba
noodles.
noodles in soup. Actually, this is our dessert. You lied to me.
Yeah, that's what I told you. That.
Yeah, I said this in front of me.
That is sweet, but I don't know if it's a dessert.
Ah, no.
Oh, I was pointing to these.
We went to onsen, and onsen was quite awesome. It had 2 different rooms, one for female, one for male, which is expected for most of the onsens. First thing you go in, you scrub yourself, wash yourself, and afterwards you get to hop in steaming, nice, hot water. And you also get the chance to go into the second room, which is open to the outside. It is nice and cool outside. Right now it was about 14-15 degrees outside. Dark. You can see the stars a bit. And yeah, you have a nice hot, warm water where you can just soak yourself in. And yeah, wonderful experience. Spent about half an hour to 40 minutes yesterday and same amount today. Yeah, and day 18 was the day for exploring Towada-Hachimantai National Park, and we had quite a late morning start, about 8 o'clock, and afterwards we ate our breakfast and got out of the building probably at around 9 or so. Yeah, got into the car and drove to the first destination. The first destination was the first part of the journey was through Oirase Gorge, beautiful gorge filled with all the different waterfalls, and I'll leave some footage after this. the second part of the journey was a short walk, about an hour or so, around the back of Tsuta Onsen. Wonderful walk between 3 lakes or marshes through the native forest. It was quite wonderful, and I'll leave some footage after this.
In June it blossoms with many smaller white blossoms shaped like a pie and bears big round fruit in the autumn. Inside the fruit is a seed. The seed looks just like marrow and contains rich nourishment, which serves as precious food to animals in the forest. Beautiful dark paintings.
The track starts at Tsuta Onsen with a lovely view where you can find a car park quite easily for lots of cars, and afterwards it's right over there. Start of a track on one side and the end of the loop track, which took us about an hour, is between those two buildings over there, way more hidden. And the third part of the journey was a short walk on top of Hakkoda Gourd Line, where we took a cable car to the top of the plateau from the base up to the altitude of about 1,300 meters, and spent about 60 minutes walking around the area. Circled back around to the rope car and went down our way. Each peak in the mountain range you see in front of you from left: Mount Akadaki, Mount Idadaki, Mount Odake still has a clearly defined crater. Volcanic activity can still be seen. Konnichiwa.
どちらから？
New Zealand.
ニュージーランド？
Huh? Well done. You recognized the words.
After hearing it once, I recognise it again. And once it helps.
No, I didn't get it straight away. But yeah. Oh, lovely moss. And let's start to rain. Lovely wooden bridges. Hakkoda area were created in a depression on a layer of volcanic ash. And it's raining, so I won't be reading anymore. Not out loud. And drove back towards our hotel through a slightly different route. through the western part of Lake Towada. Wonderful journey, and definite recommendation if someone else is watching this for some reason.